Are you paying too much for AWS? If so, you are not alone. 6 out of 10 organizations say their cloud costs are higher than expected. On top of that, one third of the cloud spending is completely wasted, leading to massive budget inefficiencies. I have the solution. With the right cost optimization strategies, companies have been able to cut AWS costs by 30% or more without sacrificing the performance. So stick around because today we are diving into AWS cost optimization, the ultimate guide to reducing the cloud expenses while keeping your services running smoothly. Before we jump into solutions, let's talk about the problem. AWS is a pay-as-you-go cloud service, which means if you are not monitoring your usage carefully, your costs can spiral out of the control. Many businesses overspend without even realizing it. The reality is that cloud waste is one of the biggest hidden costs in IT world today. Companies often over-provision resources, forget about unused instances, or fail to take advantage of AWS cost savings options. By the end of this video, you will have the tools to identify wasted spending, optimize your AWS resources, and maximize your savings. Let's dive in. One of the biggest AWS cost driver is EC2 instances. If your instances are over provisioned, you are paying for resources you don't even use. AWS provides tools like AWS Compute Optimizer and CloudWatch to analyze your workloads and suggest better instance sizes. Make sure to use them. For example, if you are a startup running a web app, ensure you are not using high memory instances when you don't need them. A simple switch to a smaller instance type can cut costs by 40% without affecting the performance. If you know your workload will run for at least a year, reserved instances and saving plans can save you up to 72% compared to on-demand pricing. For example, if you are an e-commerce company and know your baseline traffic is steady, reserving instances instead of using on-demand can save you thousands. Then use on-demand or spot instances for peak traffic seasons like Black Friday. Right sizing and reservations help you cut costs, but what if you need to run large workloads occasionally? That's where Spot Instance came in. Let's say you are a data analytic company running non-urgent processing jobs. Using Spot instances instead of on-demand can reduce costs by 90% while still compiling tasks efficiently. Compute savings are huge, but what about storage costs? They can quietly eat away at your budget if not managed properly. AWS storage can also be a silent killer of your budget. Make sure to move rarely accessed data to S3 Glacier. Use lifecycle policies to automatically archive all data. Delete unused EBS volumes. They still cost you money. For example, if you are a media company storing tons of old video files, moving them to S3 Glacier instead of standard storage can cut cost by 60% while keeping them accessible when needed. You can't manage what you don't measure, so let's talk about monitoring and automating cost controls. Have you ever looked at your AWS bill and thought, why is it so high? If so, you are not alone. The truth is, if you are not actively tracking your AWS spending, you are almost guaranteed to overspend. In fact, 78% of companies realize their cloud costs are too high only after it's too late. That means businesses are constantly playing catch up, reaching to unexpected charges instead of preventing them in the first place. But here is the good news. You can stay ahead of the curve using AWS tools like Cost Explorer, Budgets, and Trusted Advisor. These tools help you set spending limits, track usage trends, and even send alerts before costs spiral out of the control. Let's say you are running a SaaS business. Instead of waiting for a surprise bill at the end of the month, you can set up AWS budgets alerts to notify you when spending crosses a certain threshold. You can even automate cost savings actions like using AWS Lemlo to clean up unused resources so you don't have to track every detail manually. By monitoring and automating your cloud expenses, you are not just cutting costs, you are making the smarter financial decisions. Now that you know these 5 AWS cost optimization strategies, it's time to take action. Agile Source specializes in AWS cost management, helping businesses cut expenses without sacrificing the performance. Whether you need a cost analysis or a customized optimization plan, we are here to help. Want expert guidance on optimizing your AWS costs? We are offering a free cloud cost optimization assessment to help you identifying where you can save more and improve efficiency. Which cost saving tip are you excited to try first? Subscribe for more AWS insights. If you find this video helpful, hit the like button and share it with your team. Let's start saving together. Want more cloud tips and exclusive content? We are also active on other social platforms. Check the description below for all our links. Stay connected and let's optimize your cloud journey together. See you in the next video. Bye for now.